The trial against Ron Repak, the former executive director of the Johnstown Redevelopment Authority, accused of taking bribes in the form of gifts from local contractors, got up to a really slow start this morning.
Attorneys for both sides spending more than an hour behind closed doors, but as the jury came back from lunch at 1 o'clock, the trial began with opening arguments, and Maria Miller was in court for all of it and has the details. Maria?
Marty, Jen, when the indictment was filed last year, it listed the charges and the allegations against Repak, but it wasn't until today that we got a much clearer idea of exactly what allegedly went down, and more importantly, the construction firms and the people that prosecutors say played a role, or at least knew what was going on. The U.S. attorney started out Tuesday's opening arguments by saying, quote, "It ought to be worth something." It's a phrase she says Ron Repak used often, and a phrase she says she quickly learned was the way he did business, the way he dealt with local contractors. We learned last year through the federal indictment against Repak that he's accused of bribery and extortion, allegedly taking gifts and gratuities from contractors in exchange for bids and work with the city. Tuesday, we learned the three companies in those allegations: Kimbull and Associates, L&M Excavating, and the Eads Group. All three companies, prosecutors say, felt they needed to gift Repak or else they would lose contracts and work. Those gifts, prosecutors say, ranged from simple fruit baskets for Christmas to lavish golf outings and numerous tickets to sporting events and concerts, all gifts that were demands by Repak. And the prosecution says they have emails to prove it, all of them allegedly signed by, quote, "the powerful one," the name prosecutors say Repak referred to himself. Witnesses on Tuesday included Steve Seawalk, the current project manager for the Eads Group, who talked about the installation of an entire roof on Repak's personal house, all for free, he said, because had his company not, he feared they would have lost work and in turn would have had to let many of their employees go. Now, during opening arguments today, Repak's defense team responded to the allegations, saying they don't deny that Repak was given gifts from time to time, but said he never demanded them. Instead, they said that the contracting firms would offer the gifts themselves, thinking it would be a good idea to put themselves further ahead. This trial is expected to continue through next week. Reporting live, Maria Miller, 6 News.